Glad to have you with us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. For EA Sports College Football. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Jacksonville State Gamecocks offense takes the field to start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Dropping back, it's Weaver. Right down the middle. It's caught. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna sling it on second down. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Finds a man on the left. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Middle Tennessee State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Looking downfield, it's Ward. It's complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Finds his man down the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Fights off a defender. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Powers through the defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Wants to throw. It's Weaver. Fires toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Florida managed to avoid being gator bait by scratching and clawing their way to a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Big implications today and a notable
intercepted, and the defense has set him up, bringing it back.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Here's 1st and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
Middle Tennessee, 0.
Here he comes with the return. And the returner will be knocked down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Ward. Here comes the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
To the ground with the back. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
And the Gamecocks will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Looking for a man. It's Ward. That's caught. It's Edwards. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. It's a completion, not a first down, but effective to give the punt team some space. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Glover. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Leaves it with the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. Makes a man miss. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And first down for the offense.
We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Running back searching for a hole. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Some misdirection with the counter. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Toss to the outside. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. They go to the draw. Tackled at the 16-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and we'll see if they go for it here. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking for a man. It's Ward. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Just a short pass to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Goose egg, and this should be a game ball for the defensive coordinator. They have been lights out all game long, stopping the run, stopping the passing attack to come up with a big interception to really put a stamp on this shutout late.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.